The program that we've outlined, I think, is about 75, 80 minutes, so it'll be all right. It's summertime. You got nothing else to do. We are so happy to have all of you here and are so proud of the students of our 10 elementary schools as a part of this Fiesta Days Reading Challenge. We started this activity, this reading challenge 5 years ago, and it honestly has gotten better every year, and it's something that we truly enjoy. I'll share some details about that as I go along tonight, but I'm Seth Perrins. I'm part of the Fiesta Days Rodeo Committee, and I think it'd be appropriate to do a handful of introductions. And I'll start first with our Fiesta Days Rodeo Committee. And standing up over there by the food, the gentleman that's in charge of all the hospitality, Kevin Parker. So grateful for Kevin. And yeah, I think nobody else on the committee tonight needs a round of applause except for Kevin. We're grateful for the support and the work that he does on our committee. Let's see, we'll have them stand up briefly and all of them as I read their names. Dale Robinson's over there. I'm gonna look for the white shirts. We got Mayor Steve Leifson right there, Jimmy Gohl right here, Doug Ford standing up there in the back, Lammy, Jason Christensen right there, Nick Hanks right there, Seth Perrins, and did I miss anybody? Good. I got them all. I think I got them all. All right, you can give. That's a little self-serving, but we love what we do, and this rodeo is a true passion for each member of the committee, and so many more. We want to recognize our sponsors tonight. Each one of your young students will walk out of here tonight with a brand new hat, a brand new pair of Wrangler jeans, a Resistol hat, a pair of Wrangler jeans, and a brand new pair of Justin boots. And that's because of the great sponsors that we have, and we are so grateful for them. So we want to introduce from Wrangler, Robert Lever and Dylan Faulkner. Have them stand up. Thank you so much. From Justin Boots, Mike Haverty. Thank you, Mike. And from Resistol Hats, Reed Merritt. Reed, thank you. Many of you probably met the next name that I'll read off at Reams Western Wear, Cliff Brimhall. He was there the day that, go ahead, Cliff, if you'd stand up. You'll remember that day back probably early May where we made you show up on a Saturday and try on some stuff. Well, that was at Reams, and we're so grateful for Cliff and the extra care that he takes of each of you. And that is to make sure that the next half hour or so is really magical for your son or daughter, because they're going to walk out of here with some pretty cool clothes, and they'll fit just perfect. So again, thank you to each of our sponsors. We're so grateful to have you here. We have some fun personalities and special individuals here that I'd like to recognize, and some of them you'll probably want to get pictures with later tonight. Some of them you may want to run away from. But we'll start first with our Fiesta Days royalty, and we have our Queen Lindsay Ivy that is here. Lindsay's right over there. Our first attendant, Kylie Taylor. And our second attendant, Madison Wallace. These are individuals that you'll want to take pictures with. With them also we have Morgan Ivy, who is the Diamond Fork Winter Series Little, and I left the last word off, Little Buckaroo Queen. And we want to welcome Morgan. So we're grateful to have each of these royalty here. Now these are some of the individuals you'll probably want to run away from. First of all, Joe Butler. The reason you want to run away from Joe is because he's one of our bullfighters. And sometimes he forgets that he's not a bull. I'm just kidding. We're so grateful to have Joe here. He's been here for about 10, 15, 20 years. He started fighting bulls for us when he was 10, and he's 20. But we're grateful to have Joe here. Greg Simus is sitting right next to him. Greg is our rodeo announcer, and when you come to the rodeo, when you come to the rodeo, that's the voice you're going to hear, and he will teach you so much as we go through the night, each of the nights of our rodeo. So we're grateful to have Greg. And then we have J.J. Harrison, who is our barrel man, clown, funny man. Reading coach, life coach, stranger danger, again, probably somebody you're going to want to run away from. Yep. So let me tell you just briefly about what we've done here with this reading program. In conjunction with our Fiesta Days rodeo and a Champions Challenge rodeo that we had here several years ago, we started a rodeo reading. We thought, first of all, maybe a competition, and as we developed it, it was definitely not a competition. We wanted to really get everybody involved, and so it just became a reading challenge. And the challenge was simple: read, read, and read. And students, do you remember in your assemblies this year the challenge that we gave to you? Do you remember there were 2 words that we made you say a couple of times over and over again? Anybody remember it? Sienna, you got anything? No. Read is one of them. More books is close, but all right, it was read more. And you're like, oh yeah, I totally remember that now. So read more, and that's what they did. Between the 10 schools in the month of April, which is honestly a hard month because of spring break, but they answered the challenge, and this year they read 2,050,745 minutes, which is 12,000 more than 2018. That is absolutely. That, yeah.
Say that again.
2,050,745 minutes.
I think Spanish Fort should challenge every other community in the United States of America. I think you have the smartest kids on the planet. That is amazing. A couple of years ago, sorry, can I?
Yeah, come up to the mic so they can hear you, because.
We were going to talk about it, and I was like, hey, can I? And he said no, and I said, well, I'll do it anyway. When I got to be a part of the assemblies, one of the things that I noticed, we traveled around to all of the schools, was the amount of support, not only from the administration and the teachers that I met, one back there, but the parents. We had parents that showed up for the assembly. That is a direct correlation to success. A direct correlation to success. And I'm not just saying as a rodeo clown. I promise you, I actually have a master's degree in education, and I was a school teacher for 8 years. So I spent a lot of time interacting with kids. I spent a lot of time interacting with kids and parents. And truly, the key to a kid's success is the home life mixed with that school. And you really should be very proud of yourself. That's a tremendous number. That is huge. And I know that because we have this stuff going on in Washington. We have this stuff going on in other communities, and I get to be a part of some of it. We're nowhere near that. So truly, right now, one more round of applause. Feel happy for yourself. That's amazing.
Listen to these numbers. So 2,050,000 minutes. That is a big number. I don't really know what that means. So I'm going to break it down. This is in clown. This is in clown language.
Yeah, slow it down. We'll speak slow. Some people from North Dakota here.
34,179 hours. Or 1,424 days worth of minutes, or 3 years, 10 months, 3 weeks, and 5 days. So that's the equivalent number of minutes that your sons and daughters in their schools read during the month of April. So absolutely fantastic. And
that is awesome.
And
I'll leave, I promise.
I think, thank you, JJ.
And huge Wrangler, resist all. That is awesome.
Yeah, you guys, thank you. I don't think you can keep JJ away from a microphone. So let's see. We picked 2 grand prize winners from each school. They're here tonight. We also picked winners from, we picked a total of 7 winners from each school, 1 from each grade, kindergarten through 6th grade. But from each class, or school rather, we awarded a grand prize. So again, a big thank you to Justin Boots, Wrangler, and Resist All for literally giving us outfits from head to toe. And we're going to start with Connor Warren, Brockbake Elementary. So we'll invite Connor to come up. Come get your stuff, Connor. He's ready to go. So Connor, you got to get that big old box and then walk down here and shake everybody's hand. You good with that? Wow. Okay, go. These boots are as big as Connor. Also from Brockbank Elementary, we have Jex Frost. Come on up, Jex. Oh, right over here. Jex, come on over behind me or in front of me. That's great. Jex is like, Jex, you probably want a hug from each of them, don't you? Yeah, no, he went a little yes, a little no. All right, we're gonna jump to Canyon Elementary and Alex Chaparro. Come on up, Alex. You know where to start. What? Oh, you want to do that later? Oh, he wants. And also from Canyon Elementary, Peyton Johnson. Good job, Peyton. We're going to go to East Meadows Elementary, Peyton Defoe. Peyton. And if you want Peyton, keep coming. You're great. So you could start from that end as well, but congratulations, Peyton. Also from East Meadows Elementary, we have Libby Haraldson. I wish you could see the smiles on their faces. She's got a pretty big smile, pretty excited. Great job. Great job, Libby. All right, we're going to jump to Larson Elementary. Kezia Wagstaff, what are you going to do, left or right? Come up here, and how about you go that way? Run over to Jimmy. Yeah, give Jimmy. We're going to try to do it that way. Okay. Also from Larson Elementary, we have Caden Radman. All right, no Caden here tonight, so we'll pull Caden's stuff aside. From Maple Ridge Elementary, we have Linnea Udy. There she is. Linnea, just run over that. Linnea comes from Maple Ridge Elementary, and that's the one school that's actually geographically not located in Spanish Fork's city limits. It services both students from Mapleton and Spanish Fork. All right, Park Elementary, we have Aiden Smith. Is Aiden here? All right. Also from Park, we have Cash Haight. To some, a widely known fact, and to others, a little known fact, Mrs. Mayer, Sherilyn Leifson, also teaches at Park Elementary, so she's a little partial to the Park Panthers. Oh, heavens no, don't be sorry. Park Panthers, right? Yeah, that's great. Reese Elementary, we have Will Hastings. Will was told tonight that he was going to be singing the Star Spangled Banner as a part of our activity. Poor guy. He was relieved when he was told he didn't have to do that. Good job, Will. From Reese Elementary, Emily Hobbs. All right, from Riverview Elementary, we have Emily Hatch.
Awesome. Good job.
Also from Riverview, we have Sienna Busey. Congrats, Sienna. From Sierra Bonita Elementary, we have Ella Bailey. Also from Sierra Bonita Elementary, we have Ann Eastwood. So what I'm hearing is that Ann read 100 books. Is that just the month of April? Yeah. That's fantastic, Ann. Holy cow. From our last elementary school, we have Spanish Oaks Elementary and Noah O'Gwin. All right, I did not talk to Noah before either. And also Sarah Clark. And we know Sarah's here. Sarah may be one of our most excited, although it's hard to measure that. But she is so excited. Her mom and dad were sharing a few stories. I won't repeat them, but she is super duper excited. In addition to the students that we get to recognize as a part of the reading program, we've also, we get to award 2 other individuals as a part of this challenge. Thanks again to the graciousness of Justin Boots and Wrangler jeans and Resist All hats. And this year we've selected 2 facilitators at these elementary schools who help us to do a lot of the coordination and assist in everything that we're doing with each school. And frankly, it's easy to do the different things that we need to do because of the great support we get from the schools. And so we want to recognize from Reese Elementary, Amy Darrington. So yeah, you have to come up. So we appreciate and recognize Amy. And then from East Meadows Elementary, Catherine Beck.
How great you had it. Thanks,
All right, that concludes all the awards that we want to give out, and thank you again to all of our riding club, our contract personnel, our fantastic sponsors, and our beautiful royalty. Thank you, guys. You can go back and sit down.
Fiesta!